In this week's episode, we activate Season 6 as we leave San Diego.
We are way out of practice. Took me about 5 shots to get the trailer hooked up.
And when traveling in California, you're gonna hit checkpoints.
I'm more worried about the weed gummies I got in the trailer.
We then find a shoe tree in the middle of the desert.
We did put a sticker at the shoe tree, so if you happen to stop there...
You could take a picture of our sticker, that'd be cool.
And roll the dice on making it to the Arizona border for cheaper fuel.
So right now the truck's telling me we have 235 miles of fuel left.
And we have 226 miles to go.
So strap in, kids, as we light the fuse on Season 6. Well, good morning, kids. I'm Mike.
I'm Tony.
Over there's my partner in crime, Tony Tao. And we are Our RV Sunsets. We're a smoked up old couple living our best life in a Brinkley Z3100.
Hey, we don't smoke.
No, we don't smoke. We're just smoked up. Because I used to smoke years ago.
We're not smoked up.
So it is an absolutely beautiful, lovely day here in San Diego, California, but it is also what day?
GTFO, GTFO.
That's right, it's GTFO day. You
For
can
those
put...
that don't know what GTFO is, get the freak out.
Okay, so we're getting the freak out of San Diego today, mainly because we want to start our Season 6, but also because it's spring break, which means that this place is just overloaded with chilling with e-bikes doing 35 miles an hour through the RV park. If you happen to be a younger couple that's watching this and have small children, don't buy them e-bikes. Get them actual regular bikes so they can pedal their little butts around, wear themselves out,
right?
And then you and the rest of the RV park can get some goddamn peace and quiet.
Wow, old dude.
All right, so that's my old dude rant today. Yeah, we are heading out today. We're heading to Palm Springs for 3 days?
Thursday, Friday, so 3 nights.
It was supposed to be 3 nights sitting around the jacuzzi, relaxing, having a great old time, but we have a client that I need to do a bunch of editing for, so I will be editing for the next couple days, but when it comes to sitting around the jacuzzi having a cocktail relaxing,
that might be me.
That probably will be you.
And it's Palm Springs, which will make me feel so young.
This is true. Palm Springs, there's a lot of people that are considerably older than us that are in Palm Springs.
Right?
If you've never been to Palm Springs, I highly suggest it. It's a lovely town. All right, so I have to go dump us out, put a little bit of water in the tanks.
You did this while I was cooking breakfast, and now I think I burnt my eggs.
Oh no, burned eggs. They'll still taste just as good.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, they will. Tell her those eggs aren't burnt. They're just a little bit toasted.
They're crispy.
It's toasted eggs. We're having toasted eggs this morning.
Wow.
All right, let's go get this going. All right, first thing, we've got the dump, which means we got to glove up. So I got this snazzy little glove holder from Harbor Freight. It just kind of magnets to the wall. Love this thing. Let's get the gloves on. All right, fully gloved. Now it's time to hook up the flush hose. And then for the flush hose, I've got this water meter, this Restmo water meter. Lets me know how much I'm putting in there so I don't overflow my black tank. All right, time to open the black tank and get the flush going. First, I'm gonna close the gray tank so that when we flush, it doesn't get back there, and then we'll open the black tank. All right, now it's time to go turn the water on to flush. And when I do that, I turn that water on real slow, just so I'm not hammering the plumbing by just cranking it on. So while the black tank's flushing, I set a timer on my phone so I don't overfill it. And while that's happening, I'm gonna go start pulling down the Starlink. We just keep the Starlink in the same box that it shipped in. Then we just drop the Starlink in. And then we use a flagpole buddy mount. So I'm gonna pull that flagpole out. These just sort of go down in the bag. Those go in there. This just little mount just pops right off and unplugs, and then the whole thing goes in the pass-through. All right, that just kind of slides in there, closes up, and we're ready to go. All right, we got a minute left on the phone, so let's head back over where we're dumping. So we use the Valterra valve to close things up when we flush, as opposed to just turning the regular black tank valve in the tank open and close. And the reason for that is when that valve is opening and closing, sometimes if a little piece of toilet paper or something's coming out, it could wedge that into the knife valve, and then you wind up with a valve that no longer works. And if that happens on the Valterra valve, we just spin that off, another 20 bucks, spin another one on, and we're good. If it happens in the valve that's at the tank, that's a lot of work. Now we got to crawl in, get in there, pull that whole thing out. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So get yourself a little Valterra valve and use that instead for when you're flushing. So I have two bins. One of them is for freshwater stuff, and then the other one is for black tank stuff. I keep the bi-air pump in the front compartment, and I also just hook it to the batteries there in the front compartment. That's a little tip for you. If you have to do your tires on your trailer and your truck, hook it to the battery in your front compartment. That way you're in the middle. You can stretch it one way or the other. All right, let's get that hooked up. Negative first, and then positive. So we run 80 pounds in the back tires. We need about 5 pounds. That's good. And then we run 65 in the front tires. So let's go check this front tire. It's also about 5 pounds low, so we'll fill that up. By the way, these are the BF Goodrich KO3 tires that we put on when we were down in Pensacola. So far, they've been pretty well performing tires, especially if we're in the dirt or the mud. They're an all-season tire that is rated for snow, so it is a snow tire. We do have chains for them as well. All right, I'm gonna get the other side. You don't need to see that. Filling tires is boring. All right, let's go get Tony Tao. Tell her we are ready for slides. And me a little dog.
She ready.
Oh, and a backpack. And then we'll pull these slides in. All right, bedroom slides in. Next, kitchen slide. All right, that one's in. Next is living room slide. I already hear it going. And just like that, we are in
Travel mode. You ready? Yeah.
So with the Lippert auto leveling, if you don't know this, if you just hit the right and left buttons together, that'll set you to hitch height. Now, I am completely out of practice, so let's see if we can get this the first time. Heading out of San Diego, we are way out of practice. Took me about 5 shots to get the trailer hooked up.
And it's a flat spot.
We are going to take a little bit longer route to Palm Springs today. The way that RV Life wants to route us is up through Banning, through the Banning Pass, and there's supposed to be winds that are like 30 to they're saying sustained 32 miles an hour with gusts up to 47. I'm not dragging this thing through 47 mile an hour
Why put us
wind.
through that stress?
Yeah,
When
there's no reason.
We know this area. We know there's another way. It takes a little longer, but it's fine.
Yeah, so instead of going that way, we're going to go out Interstate 8 out towards the desert, towards El Centro, and then cut up by the Salton Sea and into Palm Springs
Dog just
that
stuck
way.
her tongue in my mouth. Oh, gross.
You got French kisses from Great Sea? All right, well, let's get this thing fired up and get the heck out of here. Tony Tao. Well, we are out of San Diego. We are down the hill and into the desert. How's it feel?
Feels good to be out of San Diego. Less people.
I used to be a guy that liked to hang out in the city and crowds and all that, but the older I get, the less I want to do that. I want to kind of be out away from everyone. Out in the desert like we are now.
You like the desert.
I love the desert. That's my favorite place. Gracie girl, border checkpoint. You better stay cool, S.A.
Hey, where's your papers?
Don't say nothing. You just sit there and be quiet.
I'm more worried about the weed gummies I got in the trailer.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. That stuff's legal. When you're traveling in California, you're going to get border patrol checkpoints. That's just the nature.
They're not
of
band.
business.
Most of the time
not
they
at
just
all.
wave you through. But I find it funny because you gotta look innocent.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the time I went through a border checkpoint with weed in the car because Danielle had it on her? And this is before it was legal. We're in line and Danielle's like, Mom, I should probably tell you something. I'm like, what? She goes, I think I got a joint in my purse. I'm looking down the road and I see these border patrol with dogs. I'm like, jeez, you're gonna get us arrested, Danielle.
Good times. So we have made it to Emerald Desert RV Resort here in Palm Springs. We stayed here last year or the year before on our way back into San Diego. Tony's checking us in and then we'll get parked.
Well, it is angled a little bit to the passenger side, so.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. You're gonna wanna like get to the far side of this spot, so.
The far side of
No. Yeah, you're too far on the passenger side.
You know, but I can bring it over.
Okay.
Trying to line it up with the side of the grass here.
Okay, you need to start having the rear end move.
I need to kick it more passengers.
Yeah.
Side, right, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm gonna give you room so you can have room to put the flagpole buddy up. So, right there. I would say that's the best we could do.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good morning, kids. We are back on the road, leaving Palm Springs, heading up towards Kingman for a harvest host tonight at a distillery. And of course, since we're back on the road and moving, RV Life's giving us the fits.
That's okay. We have a second map.
We're using Google as well. But RV Life it'll come up and it'll give us the turn-by-turn directions, but it's not showing the map on my dashboard. This is the first time this one's happened to us. So Tony Tao is restarting my phone to try and empty the bit bucket and see if that fixes it. Let's see, we're bringing it back up. Let's see if it works.
Now it won't even. Oh, there we go.
Yay! We have our map back. I don't know, I have no idea why it did that.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, kids.
Met a nice couple with another Brinkley.
We did. We met a lovely couple, and their names were Rob and Kelly? If it's not Rob and Kelly, here's a picture of them, and I'll put their names on the picture. They were absolutely lovely couple. Well, we have about a 3.5 hour drive today up to Kingman. The one challenge we have is we're trying really hard not to have to buy fuel in California because it's over $1 cheaper when we get across the border.
So our gauge says we have how much?
So right now the truck's telling me we have 235 miles of fuel left.
And we have 226 miles to go.
Is that what it is? 226? That's cutting it awful tight.
Oh, no, wait. That's to our destination. I think we're 40 miles past.
Yeah, I think you said it was like 180 miles to the...
Yeah, it's somewhere 178 to the gas station.
178 to the Loves, just on the other side of the border on I-40.
The maths be mathing. We never do this, by the way. We never let ourselves get this low. But the very fact that it's $1.50 less a gallon, that's $50.
We usually always start out a travel day with a full tank.
But we be balling on a budget.
we're definitely balling on a budget this year, so we're doing our best to save as much money as we can. So either we're gonna save ourselves a bunch of money by getting cheaper fuel, or we're gonna cost ourselves a bunch of money by needing to get towed to where the fuel is.
Let's hope not. Oh, Brett Kirshner's
All
over
right,
the fancy.
fingers crossed.
Now keep left towards Interstate 10.
We'll see you on the road.
See you later, alligator. Take a message off the radar. I don't owe you any favors. So see you later, alligator. 'Cause I'm gone, 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 gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
Well, that was kind of cool. We were going down the road and there was just this giant, I think at one time it was probably a
Old gas station?
gas station, but the concrete like overhang is still there, and people have just thrown a bunch of shoes up there, so it's now just kind of become a shoe tree.
Located next to the abandoned town of Rice, California is the Mojave Shoe Station. It started as an actual shoe tree, but when the tree blew over, the shoes were moved to the roof of this abandoned gas station. It's a quick and interesting stop in the middle of the Mojave Desert. I'm glad we decided to take this route because we've never been on this road.
Yep, this is the first time down this road. We did put a sticker at the shoe tree, so if you happen to stop there,
You could take a picture of our sticker, that'd be cool.
Yep.
The other thing is, we were on the 10 and we were just getting beat up because it's the 10. We have found that you get these US highways off the major freeways so much smoother. The road is, it's a little loopy, if you know what I mean, a little whooshy. But the actual condition of the road is so much better than Freeway 10. We do have 80 miles to go to the gas station, and we have how much left on the fuel?
118 miles of range. So we're gonna be squeaking into the loves.
We're gonna be pulling in on fumes.
No, I think we'll make it. I think we'll be fine.
All right.
We made it to the Loves just in time to fuel up. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and come along with us for Season 6 of Our RV Sunsets.